Hey, what's going on? Joe Carabase here, America's fitness coach for busy people and the creator of the m.e.l.t. workout. And for a while I was taking a lot of emails I've got from people all over the world, Facebook messages, emails, Twitter stuff, and answering those questions. And I apologize, I have been MIA with them, just been super busy getting the m.e.l.t. at-home fat loss and strength DVD ready to be in your hands, in your computer or your iPod, regardless of where you are. It's a killer program. I'm super happy with how it turned out, and I will be announcing where you can get it very shortly. So I wanted to address a question I got. I get it a lot from my in-person clients. It's kind of like a taboo subject, so not a lot of people feel comfortable talking about it. And this guy in particular stood out for me. I get a lot of emails, but I saw the email coming from Rusty. So like, dude, I gotta talk to someone whose name is Rusty. I mean, how many Rusties do you know? So Rusty, if you're watching this, thank you for the question. It's a great question and cool name. So, the question was about being bloated. What causes it? What foods help reduce it? And what do I do? Do I need to take supplements? Or is it a dietary thing? Well, Rusty, I love that question. So there's basically 4 things that we need to address. Number 1. Are you allergic to gluten or lactose? Now, here's the thing. If you've ever tried removing either of the two, and you have an inclination, you might be allergic to one, make sure you go off and eliminate that one thing for 2 weeks. If you're not sure which it might be, I'm going to strongly suggest you first start with gluten. Remove it for 2 weeks. Now, you could go ahead and get blood tests. I would recommend that if after 2 weeks you found that you felt really good, just to prove it. But starting off, you don't need to get a blood test. I would just say stop, remove gluten for 2 weeks. If you don't feel any change, I will be shocked. And that often causes bloating, as does lactose. And if it might not necessarily be deemed as lactose intolerant for you to realize that you are in fact lactose intolerant. Sometimes a minor side effect of lactose is your ability to digest, and that will cause bloating. So 2 things: are you allergic to gluten? Are you allergic to lactose? Next, diet. Are you eating fibrosis foods? Are you eating a lot of protein? You want to make sure basically every feeding you have a protein source and also a fibrosis source of vegetables. So greens, broccoli, spinach, asparagus, celery. Now there's some other good carbs I recommend that have good fiber: quinoa, sweet potatoes, and protein as well. Now, this is going to make sure that you are pooping regularly. Yes, pooping. I know it's a weird word, but again, a taboo subject, but it's very important. A reason you might be bloated if you're not going to the bathroom every day. So a healthy diet will ensure that you do. All right, and if you want to take a look at this really in depth, it's kind of gross but very cool and worth doing. Is Chek has a poopie lineup. Just Google Chek Poopie Lineup, and it will show you what your poop should look like. And it's actually extremely important. If you're not producing the right sort of bowel movements, there could be a serious issue going on. Beyond the fact of you feeling bloated, it could be some bacteria, harmful bacteria, starting to really take over your stomach, and that could lead to a number of issues. So I would take a look at that. Next, are you hydrated? Sometimes when you're constipated, you might not know you're constipated, but that could be from being dehydrated. Now, a lot of times I ask people how much water they drink. They're like, oh, I drink plenty of water. I drink 8 ounces 8 times a day. Well, that's 64 ounces, and unless you weigh 128 pounds, that's not enough. You want to drink half your body weight in ounces of water per day. That is when you are hydrated. And look, I know, yes, you're probably thinking that's a lot of water. It is. And you know what? It will make you get up to go pee a lot. But that's a good thing, because when you get up to go pee, you give yourself some mental relaxation, a little bit of a break, and plus, you're moving. I mean, I don't know about you, I'm in fitness. I sit down, 8, 12 hours a day, then I sleep for 6 to 8 hours a day. That's a lot of sitting, a lot of seated flex position. So get up, move around, go pee, feel good, all right, or poop, all right? Next thing, supplement. So if after all this you're having trouble with your bowel movements and you still feel bloated, 2 supplements I would recommend to help you are a probiotic, which probiotic is basically good bacteria to help you push the bad bacteria out. Also, psyllium corn husk fiber. So fiber powder is good for you to take as well to help supplement your diet to make sure that you're getting enough to get the food out of you and to have healthy bowel movements. So I know you're probably not starving and wanting to eat after this video, but it's important. It's an important subject. So Rusty, thank you for the email. And guys out there, look, if you do have these questions, emails, and I don't get back to you right away, I promise you I will address it as soon as I can. So keep sending them to me. I love answering your questions. Make sure to share this video with friends. They need to know, they need to be pooping right too, right? We all need to poop. There's a great book out there, Everybody Poops. So if you didn't read that, it might be good reading. But if they didn't read it or you didn't read it, share it with friends. They might need to see this video. The next thing is, make sure you click on a link below so that you can check out the m.e.l.t at-home fat loss and strength workout. I am super proud of it, and it will, I don't care who you are, a beginner or a fitness enthusiast, it will help flatten your stomach in less time, make you feel amazing about yourself, and get you on the path, further on that path towards where you want to be. So guys, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.